Hey, and welcome into another video. Here today we'll be taking a look at some Queen Charge Hog Miner hybrid attacks that we were doing in our last Supercell CWL week. That finished a bit ago, but we're still looking at some of the attacks from there. So first up here we got a Queen Charge Hog Miner hybrid here by Harry coming in here. Looking at this base, one of the things you can see here is you got a Town Hall over here and an Inferno over here with minimal DPS in the area. You got just the Expo over here, Archer Tower, but other than that, I mean, you got a King there, but other than that, you don't really have too much DPS in the area. This scatter can shoot over if the Queen is getting close to the wall. So overall, not a very high DPS area right there. And what that means is you can easily charge the area with a Queen without having to worry too much about her going down to damage in the attack. And if you can take out this entire area, right like this, with a Queen charge, that sets up nice pathing for your Hogs and Miners to go around the base in that L-shaped format. So, first things first, if he wants to get his Queen into this area, he's going to have to form a funnel, and easy to form the funnel here with a couple loons on this Archer Tower, also taking out the Builder Hut because it is touching. So anytime you can just take out a funnel with a couple loons in the building that's touching that, very cheap funnel right there and easy to do. Wizard over here on that collector, and then a wizard over here on this barrack. What that does is that forms the funnel on each side right like that, and that allows the Queen to be dropped right here, and that way she can path in towards the Town Hall. He's got 8 wall breakers in the comp to get her into the compartment there with a double layer wall break into the Town Hall compartment. While that's going on, he's going to start the King to walk this way and shoot over to clear the pathing, because he wants to eventually send his Hogs and his Miners through here. So that means that this section over here is going to need cleared so that the Miners stay inside the base. So he's got 3 rages, and that's more than enough. Basically, the Queen's going to take out this entire section right like that. And once that happens, you'll have a nice L-shaped pattern forming right like this for your Hogs and your Miners. There is 2 scatter shots to get through here. There are 2 Infernos to get through. There's an Eagle Artillery. You got the Queen, and you got the RC on the back end. So quite a bit to get through, but when you got the Hogs and you got the Miners together, it just creates very nice synergy with the Miners taking down the trash buildings that are inside the base, and the Hogs taking out defenses inside the base. So they just work really nicely together. The Miners can also take down enemy heroes. So that's a big advantage to the Miners in combination with the Hogs. They just work so well together. Oops, hit that button there. Siege Barrack going to come down over here with some more Hogs in that. Siege Barrack will just continue to funnel off the side where the King left off at in the raid. So with that drawing right there, let's jump right into the replay and see exactly how this played out for Harry in this Hog Miner hybrid attack. Alright, and here we go. Here comes the Hog Miner hybrid by Harry, dropping a few loons up there. Caught a Seeking Air Mine. But no worries, as he dropped enough to get the Archer Tower down. The Wizards on the flanking sides. King going to be dropped there to form the funnel, walking from 6 towards the 3 o'clock area. Queen's going to be dropped right there. Healers are coming down right now. And he's going to rage up and just wall break in right there as she's under fire by the cannon and the Expo. Unfortunately, though, the healers get caught right there by the air defense on the entry there, so he's going to have to drop some Hogs on that to take it down quicker. And the wall breakers coming down in to open up the second layer of wall. King is doing his job, funneling out the side there for the Miners and the Hogs to move into the base when he's ready. CC is pretty deep in the base, so he has to wait for that to get cleared before he can drop his hogs and his miners. So once this town hall goes down, this queen's going to step up and take out some of these outside structures. And then she's going to eventually move in towards the Inferno Wizard Tower and then pull the CC. So he just has to be patient on this, wait for that queen to get over there, wait for the queen to pull the CC. And now he's going to drop his siege barracks there to continue the funnel on the side. And once this queen locks onto the ice golems, here comes the hogs, here comes the miners, the warden, and the RC, everything in together right there. Going to use the first heal spell as they go into the Inferno and Scattershot, being able to take that down quickly. Going to engage the Eagle Artillery really fast, and that's another big thing about these hogs or miner hits. You need to get that Eagle Artillery fast, so if you're not getting it with the charge, you got to make sure that you're dealing with it pretty quickly on entry. Still has the Warden ability right there. Going to pop it as he goes into the last scatter shot into the bomb tower, fighting the RC as well. Miners split off. See, that's the thing. The miners all group up together on the heroes, so that's kind of what you can expect from them. And the hogs continue to take the defenses out around. RC does a nice job there too, because she's very much like a hog herself in the way that she paths. So that's what you got to be expected. If you got any heroes in the area, you just have to anticipate that the miners are going to group up right there on the enemy heroes, whereas the hog riders will continue on towards the defenses, same with the RC. So very nice attack there by Harry, coming in, getting the triple with the queen charge hog miner hybrid right there. Let's go ahead and jump into another replay, and we'll see another attack. Alright, and here we have another hog miner hybrid coming in here on this base. This time it is Big Chris coming in with this army comp. When you first look at the base, one of the biggest things, like we did in the other attack, is you look to see where the town hall is, and can you charge the town hall, and does the charge on the town hall set up nice pathing around the base. And in both instances, there was an Inferno that is reachable, and right here, there it is, the reachable Inferno, Town Hall, Scattershot, King, just a huge amount of value all right there grouped up together, and that's why you can take advantage of this with the Queen charge. He's even brought a jump spell in this comp, and we're going to get to that in a bit. But the main goal here is to funnel this queen into the side, and then eventually the hogs and the miners coming in from the top side right there. So how's he going to do the funnel? Well, just like before we were talking about, you got this cannon touching this collector right there. So that's a 2-loon drop, taking out the cannon, taking out the collector, and a baby dragon over here just to continue to form the funnel for eventually what will be the hog and the miner entry. So once that funnel is formed, he's going to drop his queen over here. She's going to shoot in and go towards straight in to the scatter shot. King's going to be dropped over here with a wizard. Hold on, King will be dropped right here. The time was covering up that elixir storage. King's going to be dropped there. And once that happens, he's going to drop a whiz here on this collector, and that means the king is going to path like this and then shoot his way upwards, and that way that funnels out that side so that the queen doesn't walk on him. He's got a wall break to get into the first layer right there. Queen's going to take out everything right there, and then he wants to jump right like this, and that jump right there, it does a couple things for him. It makes him able to get the Inferno, get these expos, that Eagle Artillery, but it also is going to mean he's going to be able to pull the CC over to his queen, which is imperative that he does that in order to remove the CC and make sure it doesn't go on his hogs and miners. Next up, when he's going to set up for his hogs and miners, siege barracks over here with the RC in from behind there. Basically what their job is to do is take out all this stuff pretty much right here. When they can do that, that means the hogs and the miners coming through like this, pretty much, just like that. They're going to have to deal with that, straight path right there, while this queen over here Let me kind of get rid of some of that stuff right there. This queen with the jump spell. Oops, what did I do? Oh no, I'm messing everything up. See, this is what happens when you record at 2 a.m. Queen charge into that area with the jump. Queen's going to be responsible pretty much for everything right over there, and the hogs and the miners will be responsible for everything in the red. So, it's all about pathing with the hogs and the miners. You give them a straight path in that red zone just like that, they should have no problem getting through that base. You give the nice queen charge, and it sets up nice pathing, and that is the synergy with this attack. Set up the pathing, and then you got your hogs and your miners, and they can do quite a bit of damage to these bases. So it's a pretty good setup right there. I'll throw in that jump again just so you can see. And let's go ahead and check out the replay on this one, because this was a really nice attack by Chris, and I want to show it to you right here. So let's jump into that replay. Okay, and here we go with Chris coming in with the hog miner hybrid attack that we were just drawing up right there. Let's see exactly how he's going to be able to get this one done. Just waiting for it to start here. I can't fast forward because I already recorded this video, but he's taking the full 30 seconds before he drops a troop right here. So we shall just wait. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. He's going to be forced to drop something. There he goes. Here comes the 2 loons to take out the cannon. King at 6. He's going to wrap around and down to, or up to 9 in that case. Baby dragon coming down over there. Found some Teslas, so the baby drag doesn't get too much value out right there. Was expecting for some bit more going towards the 3 o'clock area, but nonetheless, we continue on with the charge. Gonna try to sneak in a wall breaker right there. A few more coming down in, and the wall gets opened up at the perfect time for the queen to shoot in towards the town hall. And she's also going to engage the enemy barbarian king and dispatch of him relatively quickly. Here we go. Town hall goes down, and now she's going to work her way up towards the Inferno Tower, and she's going to take the jump and eventually pull the CC. So, you can't deploy these hogs or these miners until that CC gets pulled, because you need to make sure that goes down, or you're going to run into a lot of trouble with your hogs and your miners. Here comes the stone slammer. No, that is a siege barracks. And he is deploying his troops just a bit early there. He pulls the CC, so he timed it just right there, so that the CC would come out and engage the queen and not the hogs and the miners. They did their job clearing out that side, and we're going to warn ability going into the first Inferno Tower, because we were under heavy fire from the bomb tower as well. And that means we only got 2 heals on this, so we got to make the best use out of them. First heal goes down, and as you can see, the queen's done her job, and also what you can see, there isn't a ton left up of this base. He's got his hogs coming in from the siege barracks now. Got a bunch of giant bombs going off there, but that's not going to matter right now, because this base is absolutely crushed. Hog miner hybrid, getting it done. If you can get that much value with the queen charge, you get an eagle, town hall, inferno, and a scatter shot, and it creates perfect pathing. There's absolutely nothing that's going to stop that. And Chris showing you exactly how to get it done with the hog miner hybrid. Just perfect synergy. Use the queen charge, create good pathing, get some good value, and then of course you get some great synergy with the hogs and the miners working together, and you can take down a lot of bases with that. It's a very popular strategy right now in the meta. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and as always, we hope to see you in the next one.